Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Patricia and today's video is on fragrances. I just celebrated my birthday on the 3rd and I got some great fragrances and I got a slew of samples and I just wanted to share with everyone what I got. So let's start off with the first one that I got, and that is Versace Eros. You already know, everybody knows about this fragrance, but check out the packaging. Is that not the craziest, best packaging you have ever seen? Look how beautiful this is. It has a little tab right here and you just pull it out of the box, and this is the bottle. I mean, every perfume blogger has talked about this fragrance to no end, so I'm not even going to go into it like that. It's just a very sexy fragrance. It doesn't smell like anything else out there. I don't have notes this time. Usually I come to you guys and I have all my notes and I go through everything, but I don't this time. But I will put some links below that will take you to a place to give you all the notes and the information that you need. But Versace Eros is just one of those fragrances that is just like nothing else. I would wear this to work. I know a lot of people say they'd probably do, you know, date night with it or evening, but it's just incredible. So why not smell your best whenever you want to smell your best? If I want to smell fabulous going to work, then the people at work are going to see me and smell me being fabulous. I mean, that's just the way it is. Life is too short not to be fabulous. Hashtag. But anyway, so this is what I got for my birthday. Very, very happy with that. I had a sample of this and I had been wanting it ever since I got the sample and got it. So I am uber happy and it's going back. Okay. So the next one I got is Viva La Juicy Rosé. Now, anyone that has watched my channel for any length of time already knows that I'm not the flowery chick. I've told you guys that before. So something that says rosé on it, I was just kind of like, oh, I don't know. But I kept seeing all of these reviews and the reviewers are just like, oh, it smells so wonderful. It's not, you know, flowery like a rose garden. You're not going to smell like grandma. You're not going to smell like, you know, an old person sitting on the porch, you know, with her cats rocking back and forth. None of that. So I was like, okay, you know, and the Juicy Couture, especially the Viva La Juicy line of products, is just legendary in their scents. All of their scents are just fun and just vibrant, fun, flirty. So I said, okay, I'm just going to go and smell it and see what's up. So here's another one with a fabulous bottle. Here we go. How beautiful is this bottle? I mean, really, come on now. Look at that. It has an ombre that goes from pink down to gold. It has the crest as always, the beautiful bow, which is always a staple on most of their products. And then on this one, since it's called rosé, there is a little champagne bottle and it actually has little little pink thingies in it. Yes, I said thingies that move around in it. So it's just really cute, and the smell is, it's your typical juicy smell, but there is a hint of rose in it. But as I said, it is not overpowering, because if it was, I would not be wearing it. Trust and believe. But the best I can say is it is Viva La Juicy with roses, but kind of toned down. So toned down Viva La Juicy with roses. That's what this is. And that is why they call it Viva La Juicy Rosé. Duh. But anyway, Really good. Really good fragrance. It's light. With most juicy fragrances, we all know that they do not last that long. But they smell so good that nobody cares, and we just carry smaller versions of it and reapply. Or some people will stick this in their purse. I'm not one of those people, but I'm just saying, I've seen it. But we don't care that it's only going to last, you know, 3 or 4 hours because it just smells so heavenly. So this was another one I was really excited to get. So I wanted to share that with you. And also, I bought myself some goodies because it's my birthday. I gotta treat myself too. So, I decided to treat myself to some Scentbird products. You guys know I am a Scentbird member. Let me give you the long and short of it really quick. Scentbird is a subscription fragrance service. They have over 450 fragrances that you can try. And they come in these little containers. I'm not going to show what it is yet because I want to talk about it in a second. But they come in little containers like this. Over 450, it's $15 a month. And you get, it's like 4 sprays that you can do a day. That's how this is, I want to say dosage, but it's not medicine. But you know what I mean. This is supposed to last you a month, which they average to be 4 sprays a day. So if you do the back of your ears and your wrists, there you go for the day. And you know, most of us don't do that, but still, you know, if you have more fragrances, and who cares? But anyway, great program. It's a great way to find a new fragrance. If you're curious about fragrances, this is a fantastic way to do it. That way, if you don't like it, you're only out of $15 and you're not stuck with a humongous bottle of something that you're not going to wear. And you're walking past your vanity every day looking side-eyed at it like, I wasted 80, 90, 120 bucks and this stinks. Hey. But anyway, so let me tell you what I got. Speaking of that, it's such a good value because I decided to get some uber expensive fragrances this time because Scentbird's a great way to do it. So we all know that Tom Ford has some super expensive scents. I decided to go all out and I got a Tom Ford Velvet Orchid. And I also got the Tom Ford Black Orchid. I went all out. And I also got the Prada Candy Low. Now on this one, I thought I was getting the regular Prada Candy and didn't realize it was the Prada Candy Low. So I was almost disappointed when I got it, but oh my goodness. It smells really good. It's powdery. It's still that caramel smell, which is a Prada Candy. It's that staple base smell that everybody knows and loves, but it has a good powdery note to it. As I said, I'm going to link the information below. But I was really glad that I got this one. And the bottle on this one, we all know the Prada Candy is that hot pink bottle. Has a hot pink strip on it. This one has a light pink strip on it. So that's how you know the Prada Candy Low from the regular Prada Candy. This was in a Scentbird container. This was a container, a case that I had for another fragrance. But you just take this, because it came like this in a black pouch, and you pop it in here, and that's it. So when you get ready to take it out, you just twist, and it comes up like a lipstick, and there it is, and you do your spray, and you're done, and then you just pop it right back in. Super convenient. I have probably about 5 of these cases in different colors. It's wonderful. Throw it in your purse, throw it in your pocket, suitcase, whatever. Good to go, scents on the go. You're smelling good 24/7. It's a beautiful thing. But let's get back to Tom Ford right quick. I got Velvet Orchid and I also got Black Orchid. Okay, let me get down to the skinny with you guys on these two. Everybody and their mamas, cats, cousins, godfather has talked about Tom Ford Black Orchid. They have said this is like the best smelling thing on the entire planet. Oh my God, yada, yada, yada. To me, it stinks. Am I the only person that thinks it stinks? Because I have never, ever seen a bad review on Tom Ford Black Orchid. Maybe it's just me. Maybe my olfactory, senses are off. Please tell me. Please comment below and let me know. I'm not the only person on the planet that thinks that this does not smell good. I couldn't. I'm giving this to hubby. I mean, it smells okay, but it's just, I guess it's too woodsy and spicy for me. And I have heard people say that Tom Ford fragrances can be worn as unisex, even though these are marketed for women. I got this, I put it on the first day, and I was kind of like, ugh. But then I figured, okay, let's wait for the dry down, because sometimes there's a huge difference. I was still like, ugh. I tried it again another time, was still just like, ugh. I just ended up giving this to hubby. Please let me know. I can't be alone in this. Holla at your girl. Okay, let's get to Velvet Orchid. Now, this is the one that I read a lot of reviews on, and people were kind of on the fence. They either loved it or they kind of hated it, but there was like no in between. I actually like Velvet Orchid better than Black Orchid. And I think it smells a little softer, a little more feminine. It's not as spicy. So I think that is what is doing it for me with this fragrance. But I was just floored because Black Orchid was the one that I just could not wait to get out the box. And when I tried it, y'all know. Ugh. What can I say? Okay, so I got both of these fragrances at my favorite fragrance place on the planet, Sephora. You guys already know. Now, when I went to Sephora, it was at night, probably around 7 o'clock or so. Line almost out the door, so it was crowded. There was like one salesperson on the register. This was the first time I went in as a VIB, on my VIB level. So I got a tote bag for free, and I also got my VIB cards. And I did not realize the lady didn't give me my samples. Now, you guys already know when you go in Sephora, you're supposed to ask for the samples. I didn't realize this when I first started going in Sephora. It was after looking at different YouTubers, and they were like, oh, well, I just asked, do you have such and such sample? And I was looking like, you can do that? Oh, okay. I asked her for my samples, and she was like, oh, okay. But I guess between the crowds and her going to get the bag and the cards out of another drawer, she forgot the samples, and I didn't realize it until we were like on the freeway on the way back home, and was just like, crap, So I get a survey from Sephora, or I think it might have been from JCPenney. I'm not sure. The Sephora that I was going to is in a JCPenney. So I get this survey, I fill it out, because I'm like, well, I'm going to let these people know I didn't get my samples, So, fill out the survey. It only took like a few minutes. And that was one of the questions that they asked was, I'm not sure if it was, did you get your samples, or did the, what was it? It was, did they have what you were looking for? And what I was really looking for was the Gucci Guilty Black. I wanted to get the Gucci Guilty Black and the Gucci Guilty Intense. And they had no Gucci Guilty at all. So I ran into the sales lady, who was also the lady at the register, and I asked her, I said, do you have Gucci Guilty? And she said, no. And that was and I said, you know, well, I was just wondering if maybe it was, you know, tucked away somewhere or whatever. She said, no, we don't have it. And that was the end of it. So I'm like, okay. So I didn't really think anything about it until I got the survey. And the survey said, did they have what you were looking for? Which I said no, which led to another question to say, well, did they offer to order it for you online? She didn't. And I'm like, crap. Okay, first of all, I didn't get my samples. And then next, she didn't even bother to go to the next step to say, hey, let me order this for you online since we're out of stock. So I fill out my survey. This was on, I believe, a Sunday. I think that following Monday was a holiday. They called me on the following day and said, oh, what can we do to help? We heard you didn't get your samples. Was there any particular sample you were looking for? What? I was like, oh my God. So the lady explained that they were out of Gucci Guilty, which I guess is why, looking back now, why the lady didn't go ahead and say, you know, let me order it for you. But she didn't tell me that. She just said no, and that was it. So anyway, found out they didn't have the samples, but this is what came in the mail. When I tell you these people hooked me up with some samples, I could not believe it. So I'm going to go really quick and let you know what I got, because this video is already running long and I apologize. So I got some fragrance samples, and I also got some beauty samples, makeup samples. So this is a mask that I received as a sample. I also got a face cleanser. And I have a Murad shield. And what else? I got a BB Beauty Balm. I have a plump up the volume. Let's see what else. A cleanser. What is this? A primer. A vitamin C serum. And a mud mask. Now how cool is that? Oh, and also I got a an Origins packet. Okay, so now let's get to the fragrances. I have, which I'm currently wearing right now, the Elizabeth and James Nirvana. Oh, no, not this one. I am wearing, okay, well, I got the Rosé, but the one that I'm currently wearing right now that I just could not wait to try was the Elizabeth and James Bourbon. So that's what I'm wearing right now. It smells wonderful. And as I already showed you, I got the Rosé, and these are the little samples right here. I have an Amazing Grace by Philosophy. Versace Eros, yes, from my purse. Marc Jacobs Daisy, which we all know and love, smells fabulous. Ralph Lauren Pure Romance. Donna Karan Cashmere Mist. Oh, this smells so good. And I got a Euphoria, which shockingly, I have never really tried Euphoria. And I also got a Deep Euphoria vial, which I'm excited about that. Prada Candy Low, the Eau de Toilette. And a Prada Candy, because I do not have a Prada Candy yet. So this is my first Prada Candy. I do have one that's ordered coming up from Scentbird, I believe. But that is what I got. So I just wanted to show you my birthday scents. Let you know about the outstanding customer service of Sephora. If they don't have what you want, and you don't get what you want, fill out that survey, let them know, and they will contact you promptly to follow up with you. But I just wanted to come on and let you see what I got for my birthday. Have a great day, everybody.